Hey, it's Destiny. This is the Smith and Wesson Bodyguard 380. Now, I'd never fired any rounds through it, so what I'm going to show you are my very first 6 rounds. And to do things a little bit differently, I put an anatomical overlay over top of my standard silhouette. So you can see I've got you can see the lungs, the heart, some of the blood vessels, the skull. And that little twist got me thinking about shooting in a self-defense scenario. Things like shot placement, caliber, and then stopping power. Now, I don't have a background in ballistics, so I think about it more in terms of anatomy and physiology because I do have a background in there. So to me, stopping power means 2 things. One is being able to stop my attacker through disrupting the central nervous system. So either shots to the brain or to the brain stem or the spinal cord, and that would stop an attacker from being able to control their body, and that would stop the attack. The second thing for me would be causing a catastrophic loss in blood pressure, and that would interrupt blood flow to the brain, and then that would cause the attacker to pass out and not be able to attack anymore. So I'm going to show you a real quick clip of me shooting those first 6 rounds with more of that self-defense scenario mindset. It's not a training exercise, but well, I'll show you the video and you can tell me what you think.
Okay, so it's about 15 feet, and I'm just going to fire 3 shots, take a second, and then 3 more shots, and I'll bring the target back, and we'll see if those would have been effective had that been a real attacker. Okay, so those were a quicker 6. See if that,
Okay, so you can see with the anatomical target, my shot placement takes on a new meaning now that you can see the areas of the body that I might be hitting. My first 3 rounds, I tried to focus on getting that head, the brain stem, spinal cord, and taking out my attacker with that central nervous system, or with shutting off the central nervous system, and all 3 shots missed. So for me, that says that if my shots are going to be aiming for that kind of stopping power, I can't do it. I'm not a good enough shot for that and under those stressful circumstances. But my second 3 shots, I'm focusing on those catastrophic losses of blood pressure. Now, my first shot here hits the aorta. And while the aorta is, you can see right here, it's right underneath the sternum, and the 380 isn't known for its ability to penetrate. And I'm not saying that that's going to be the best scenario is to use this 380 to try and get through the sternum, but assuming that I can do that and that the round that I'm using does puncture there and I do hit the aorta, that would be enough to stop my attacker. My next shot here, you can see it's right on the edge of that left atria and ventricle right there. A shot to the heart like that would cause enough blood pressure drop that the attacker would pass out, and it would mean imminent death. But if you look at this third one here, I've got a shot that punctures the lung. So the chances that I'm stopping them from attacking me, not necessarily a 100%. They might still be able to, keep shooting or whatever. So to me, that says that I want to be able to put more rounds down and try to get in that big thoracic area where all those important blood vessels are and the heart. Because in cases like those headshots, it doesn't matter that I'm using, what caliber I'm using if I can't even hit. Now with this exercise for me, it wasn't a training scenario. I was just kind of doing something that would closer simulate a self-defense situation. I'm also not recommending a caliber. I'm not going to say that 380 is better for this or the 45 ACP is the only round. Well, I'd really like to know, what do you guys think? What is your favorite, or what do you think is the best caliber for self-defense? Let me know in the comments. And especially from this exercise, I feel like if I have to carry a 380, it's the choice between nothing or a pocket pistol like this Smith and Wesson Bodyguard. I'd rather have that than nothing at all.